My view of the student has been broadened. I have learned the importance of diversity and respect involving the student and educator. My observation and community involvement introduced me to students with a variation of socioeconomic and cultural backgrounds. I also encountered LGBTQ students and students of different races.
I learned that it is important to handle these students with an open mind and with caution. All my biases and personal opinions must be set aside to ensure that these students have equal access to resources, as well as a positive learning environment. It is important to use my authoritative figure to step in when situations are escalating or students are receiving unfair treatment from their peers. Every student deserves a chance for a fair learning experience. Each student is different and will require different methods of teaching to ensure they are comprehending the materials and lessons at hand.
I learned that I'm not only an educator, but a role model who is expected to abide by ethical standards and an individual that my students should be able to confide in.
I have a more thorough understanding of the different types of students that I will encounter throughout my career. I have learned that it is important to be sensitive towards these students of different populations and backgrounds. I will now be able to better identify these students when I have them in my classroom and know what actions are necessary for me to be able to foster a positive learning environment. I will work my best to take my knowledge from this class and teach my students in my future classes the importance of diversity and inclusivity.
My strengths include being well organized, having an objective view in situations, and being honest with people. My weaknesses are public speaking and having confidence with new people.
I plan to overcome these weaknesses through practice and a different mindset. I have already become more comfortable with public speaking and have gained more confidence when dealing with new people through observing in the school and coaching. I must be confident in what I am doing and be able to speak in front of people. Knowing that my audience will be younger makes the public speaking easier, and with my confidence, I must remember that my colleagues and peers are there to help me when I need it, not to judge me. I also have a more open mind and the attitude that I do not care what people think about what I am doing. I am going to do what is best for my students as well as myself. I will not judge a student the moment they walk through my classroom door. I will set aside all my biases and do what I can to provide each student with a safe learning environment and try my best to provide equal access to all learning materials that they need to supplement their learning. No matter how they identify themselves, if they are special needs, what kind of socioeconomic household they come from, or race and ethnicity they are, I will take situations head on and address them and hopefully become the authority figure they can confide in. I will have high standards in my classroom that are built on the foundation of discipline and respect. Not one student will hold special privileges over another, nor will one's education be valued higher than another. Every student will be expected to produce high-quality work and will not be praised on perfection, but rather progression to encourage the growth mindset.